Actor Jesse Hutch returns to Chicago for the 89th annual Chicago Thanksgiving Day Parade. Jesse, thank you so much for your time today.
Hey, thanks for having me. Just want to point out this will be my 89th time hosting the parade as well.
You look fantastic.
No, no, I wish.
Yeah, you look fantastic. You and Jet Lilly got to host it last year. You're coming back again this year. What was that experience like being in our city for the parade?
It was a whirlwind, and I use the word wind, of course, because it's very appropriate. Uh, but that was my first time ever hosting a parade live. So it was 3 hours of just go, and I loved it. It was, man, I mean, the energy down on the street is pretty cool when you get to walk out and look down and you just see thousands and thousands of people lining the streets, and you're like, wow, this is cool. Like everybody's coming out.
It's a tradition for so many families here because rain, snow, hot, cold. Before you have your Thanksgiving meal, everyone puts on their coats and they head downtown to go see the parade.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. And then this year I have my family here with me, so they get to participate with me as well. They'll be watching the parade too.
And
And so I think it's a pretty cool tradition. If people can come out, kind of get cold. This year it's going to be nice enough that you're not going to be completely miserable, and then you can go home and warm up and enjoy your food and your family time.
since your families are here already, and there's a lot of things going on, whether it's downtown Chicago, the zoos, Navy Pier, are you going to get a chance to like do something holiday related while you're in Chicago?
Yeah, actually, we're kind of excited because we have some friends who have family that help operate or run the pier.
Okay.
So we're gonna go check that out, and then I think those same friends have some connections with like the police boat. I don't know how that works, but I think we're gonna go out on some police boats out on the lake. I'm like, yes, this is cool.
That's gonna be awesome. Enjoy every moment. I'm gonna check your social media just to see what that experience is like. Hopefully, post some photos or video.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
you you live in Nashville, but there's a lot of Chicago restaurants, a lot of Chicago families, a lot of Chicago businesses that also are down in Nashville. So it feels like it's almost like our sister city.
yeah. I'm just learning that people are like, wait, I didn't realize people here like were such foodies. So it's pretty cool because I'm like, hey, we're gonna go eat, and they're like, oh, we get like 15. Like you have to go to these places today, and I'm like, okay, I only got like 3 meals maybe today that I'm gonna pull off. So we'll break this up. You got any recommendations where I need to go?
You got to get some
Like,
deep dish pizza at some point.
yeah, you tried
But
that?
you've tried that. You got to get Italian beef. I don't know. I'm sure if you're watching the Bear, Mr. Beef is one of the big places that's featured on the show. So a lot of people
Okay.
have been going there to get that. But also, there's so many wonderful holiday pop-ups, whether it's at Navy Pier, the Lincoln Park Zoo. A lot of the restaurants have their festival lights. So if you're walking around and you
Hmm.
see something festive, I say go on and enjoy.
Yeah, I have noticed that there's a lot of decorations already up, which is cool. My kids love that, and there's just trees everywhere and lights, and it's really fun.
If everyone's recommending their Chicago meals, they're nice
Mhm.
and hearty, because it gets kind of cold here. So you have to be careful how you pace them out because you might take a long nap after.
Oh, yeah. So I had the deep dish pizza yesterday, and I was like, whoa, I gotta take 5 here. I didn't realize how filling and like heavy they can be. It was so good, but uh, yeah, that's a full meal. It's not like I'll have 10 pieces of pizza. It's like maybe two.
Yeah. And you put it in the fridge and you have it the next day for lunch. That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
So you hosted with Jen last year. B&B Mary was the movie that came out last year.
yeah.
What was it like to film with her and then to have the two of you come here to Chicago together?
Oh, it's fantastic. And Jen has become a good friend of ours, and we stay in touch like throughout the year anyway. So it's just kind of like a little reunion. We get back together and get to see each other, and my wife's here too, and they get to hang out, and so it's great. And I mean, coming out of the movie, that was the first movie we did, the one you mentioned, B&B Mary. And so since then, of course, we have new Christmas movies that have come out, right? And both of us had separate movies this year, and both ended up on Great American Family. So it's just cool. And I mean, her and I can riff pretty well. Uh, not everybody you kind of have that relationship with, but it's pretty cool because her and we're really good at making fun of each other. So I think that's helpful.
Yeah, not only is it fun, for the two of you to be a part of it, but for us to watch too, because it's a it's a a 3 hour parade, and we get to see the wonderful banter between the two of you.
Yeah, and it'll be very similar this year. A lot of I love cracking corny jokes too, so it's fun. I'll just see what I can keep riffing and what we can come up with, uh, and then there's also just a lot of great material that they pat us with too. I mean, all the floats, you got to have the history behind it, and it's like a Wikipedia novel. You're like, oh my goodness, how do I put this into human form and share it with the world so people want to get all this information, but it's not like an essay.
Yeah. No, I see you get to see the big books that you have to carry around, and that's a lot of the information because it's all the different schools, all the different troops that everybody all
Yeah,
together. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the holiday movies and being a part of people's tradition. So whether it's something where people get into the holiday spirit, or maybe people are going through something rough in their life, that they look to these movies to give them some hope, some inspiration, someone that they can connect with. I mean, what's it like being part of so many family traditions?
It kind of amazes me every year, I think, how much more that means to me. Um, the first holiday Christmas movie I ever was a lead in was probably, I think we filmed it in 2012. And since then, I've done about 24 movies. Not all Christmas, but many of them are Christmas and holiday films. So as the years have progressed, I've definitely, and as my kids get older and as I get older, I think I've really come to have more time to sort of just sit in this space of like, wow, people really enjoy these films, and they come and tell you, and you get to hear feedback. And so as that builds up over the years, I've definitely grown to appreciate it even more than what I thought I did, because I don't know, you just get more nostalgic, I suppose, as you get older and you see your kids enjoy more things as they get older. And then to be a part of movies that people just play over and over every year, that takes time. And so I'm at that point in my career now where there's enough there's enough projects and films and movies and TV shows out there that it circles back around. And so I hear people, oh, I love this one, and that's one of my favorites, and I like this moment, and it's just really cool, and I'm very thankful for that. And so this year, my newest Christmas film on Great American Family, and it'll be on Great American Pureflix, is called A Christmas Blessing. And honestly, that movie's extremely heartfelt and touching, and I think it's going to hit people in a really cool kind of unique way, because this is the first time since 2012 that I haven't played the main love interest and the main lead. I came in as sort of the third on the cast member, and my character is very unique and different. And it was originally cast for a 60, 70-year-old, and so I brought kind of my own creative flair to it a little bit, and I think people are going to have a lot of fun. Like when you watch it, you'll either smile or chuckle or laugh out loud or laugh a little bit, but you'll be happy. Like something will bring joy to your life, and something will touch you, and I think bring some thankfulness into your life.
I believe I heard something too that you're working on your own Christmas comedy. Are you writing something as well too?
Yeah, so we're in the final moments like this week of sort of making sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, so to speak. And we will be going into pre-production on a Christmas comedy that I wrote, and I'll be starring in it and I'll also be directing it. And so I'm excited because it's got a lot of comedy in it, and I think people are going to have fun watching that film. But you got to give me some time to get it made. But we are greenlit and we're moving forward.
Awesome. Well, Jesse, thank you so much for your time today. I'm so excited for the Christmas comedy that you're writing, this new project, and then also, of course, having you in Chicago for the second time, hosting the Chicago Thanksgiving Day Parade. Happy holidays to you and the family, and make sure you go ahead and watch. It's going to be streaming on Pluto TV as well too. Otherwise,
That's
if you're in
right.
Chicagoland, head on down to State Street to go ahead and see the parade live. And thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you. Come on down and see us. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you so much.